I shouldn't settle for a man who won't treat me like the queen I am. And OP says, you don't deserve better. You deserve the streets.
She belongs to the street. Percocet, Miley Percocet.
Hello friends, Trace Amounts of Science. We're getting into some r/NiceGirls today. It's been a little bit since we did it, but I always enjoy revisiting it, as does Gubbins, though for different reasons than myself. How do you feel about NiceGirls, Gubbins? Tell everybody.
NiceGirls stink of cat pee and old grape drink. Gubbins advise purging with hot glow. Nice guys rejoice, but they are not safe. Gubbins.
Yeah, we're coming for the nice guys next. Maybe next week, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Depends how I feel. Either way, thanks so much for joining us today. Let's go ahead, get on the ride, and we will see how it goes. This OP says, I am still shocked by this. Indeed, nice girls do shocking things from time to time. That's most of their existence, I think. They're just trying to get attention. They want you to pick them. Won't you pick them? Nice girl says, hey, I had a really good time tonight. And OP says, same. I always have a wonderful time with you, less than 3 heart. And she says, yeah, dinner was amazing. I have something to say. And please don't take this the wrong way. OP says, what's up? And honestly, you should shut this down. Tell her to keep it to herself.
Where? I don't want to f***ing hear it.
It's not gonna be anything good. She says, did you seriously only get me flowers? Or is there another surprise or something? You brought her flowers. That's already above and beyond, as far as I'm concerned. I fucking showed up. I'm paying for the dinner. What else do you want from me? OP says, well, what do you mean? And she says, again, dinner was great, and I'm not complaining. It's just like, flowers? Really? So, you don't like them then. My wife is like, she don't like flowers. Well, she likes flowers, but only if they're in a pot. Because if you give her cut real ones, then they'll die, and she doesn't want our love to die. And if I give her plastic ones, then it's fake, and she doesn't want our love to be fake. So I do buy her potted plants. She got some really nice orchids for her birthday. Anyway, she's grateful. Nice girls fucking not. I just feel like that's the most generic female gift possible, lol. Most girls don't care for them outside the movies, lol. Yeah, it's just Big Flora trying to get you to buy their shit. It wouldn't be so bad if you got something else too, but no. Just useless flowers. Yeah, useless flowers for a useless bitch. Enjoy! Is OP gonna take the gloves off that quick? I hope so. OP says, I also got dinner. It was fun. I'm confused. You're dealing with a maniac. You're not supposed to follow the line of logic. There is none. She says, Lamau, dinner was an activity. Flowers are a gift. I'm not complaining about the activity of the evening. I'm complaining about the gift. Not that hard to understand, lol. And OP says, WTF? She says, yes, WTF indeed. You want me to apologize for bringing you flowers. You know what? Why don't you go take a flying fuck at a rolling donut? How about that? I've had just about enough of this.
You ungrateful little bitch.
OP says, look, I just thought it was a nice gesture along with the dinner. I didn't think it was mandatory that I get you an Iron Man suit as well. And she says, Iron Man suit, lol. Oh my god, you're so dramatic. No, you. You're complaining about a gift. Who raised you? Nope, somebody didn't raise you right. That's the truth. I hate this. She says, no other guy has treated me like this, and my GFs agree. I deserve better. Now, what happened here is your girlfriends are trying to hold you down. They're like, I'm single forever, so you have to be too, girl. And they don't want you to find happiness with somebody who clearly is willing to go above and beyond. Fucking ridiculous. So good. Yes. Okay. Enjoy it. Because you get what you fucking deserve. She says, I shouldn't settle for a man who won't treat me like the queen I am. Just take this as a kick up the ass to work harder, lol. And OP says, you don't deserve better. You deserve the streets. Good luck in the future, 'cause we're done. Oh, beautiful. The self-respect. Mwah! You love to see it. She's just trying to squeeze you for all you're worth, and yeah, OP wasn't having none of it. I brought you the fucking flowers, okay? Even if you don't like them, you smile and say thank you. Oh, the self-respect here. You love to see it, honestly. It's a beautiful thing to see a man standing up for himself, not simping. She's like, I want you to bring me more shit. And he's like, how about I bring you nothing at all? It's wonderful. Perfect. She definitely does belong to the streets.
She belongs to the street. Percocet, Miley Percocet.
This OP says, nice girl found in the wild. Tranquilize her, hurry. It's coming around force. She says, hey, you probably didn't really notice me, but I was in your physics class, and I thought you were really cute, and I got your number from your friend. OP says, okay, well, hi. Who did you get my number from? Justin. I was just wondering if you wanted to maybe, like, go out for coffee or something else like that sometimes this week. Blushing emojis. OP says, yeah, I'm flattered, but I don't think I'm interested. And she says, Lamau, WTF, you don't even know who I am. Yeah, so that should be, like, less insulting to you, you know? Oh, he's not looking for a relationship right now. I'll just go away while my self-respect isn't completely obliterated yet. OP says, one, I asked Justin, and he told me who he gave the number to, so I know who you are, Amanda. And two, I'm just not interested in going out. See, it just gets a little more insulting. I have to wonder if this is our very own Amanda from the Amanda Saga on the ReddX YouTube channel. What a great saga that was, too. It's like weird, but not, disgusting. Light-hearted high school cringe. Beautiful saga. Sorry, anyway, OP says, I'm not trying to offend you, I'm just uninterested. And she says, Lamau, you aren't even worth my time. Justin said you didn't have a girlfriend anymore and that you were single, and I thought you, half decent. It was more pity than anything, Lamau. Don't friggin' talk to me, Lamau. You thought I'd be interested in you? You're fucking delusional. Messing up a change with me? Lamau, you're lost anyways. I'm way out of your league. Go screw, stupid butthole. I love seeing someone's true colors and realizing how disgusting they are on the inside. Whatever. Don't fucking message me anymore. I'm done with you. Stupid dick. And OP just says, what? I did. What?
Say what?
I think that's a good response. She really spun out of control there. I think it's best that we avoid Amanda in perpetuity. All of this was so respectful, but she just couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle a simple bit of rejection. Jesus. How pathetic. I love to see it. Let's find some more. This OP says, we had one date. All of this was texted over a span of a couple of days. Well, having a good time together, huh? Let's peek in and see just how fun it can be. She says, Minute, it's good to just meet new people. And OP says, rock on, I'll check that out. I agree, it's great to meet new people. And also, stick to your word. I think that's a smiley face or an old school dong emoticon without any balls. She says, I think tomorrow should still work if you want to. And he said, I'm thinking we shoot for Saturday. Another weird smiley face. Hope he's pretty quirky. I think tomorrow might actually be too quick in succession for me. Yeah, I definitely like you, but I don't think I want to see you 2 days in a row. I think you probably don't like him that much. And Nice Girl agrees with me, it seems. Oh no, did I agree with the Nice Girl? When you like someone, you want to see them soon, at least in my experience. I mean, that's facts. If you can wait a week, it means you're not really interested, which is fine. I don't want to waste your time. I want you to find someone you want to see right away, smiley face. I really like you, but I need to feel that interest from the other person right away. How does this belong on Nice Girls? I guess we'll see. I guess it has yet to devolve, really. It's all surface level at the moment. Although so far, OP seems like the sus one to me. He says, I understand that that's what you need, and I'm sorry that I can't provide that. I like to take my time now, and I can understand how that looks like disinterest. I hope the best for you in finding that person that reciprocates. I'd still like to chat and talk about crafts if you're up for it. He's like, oh my god, I don't want to talk about crafts. I'm looking for somebody to play with my yarn balls and stick a string in the eyelet, you know? But yeah, it's fine. OP knows what he wants in a relationship, I suppose, and it just doesn't match up at the moment. So everybody part ways. Nobody has to yell at anybody else, although it'll probably happen. She says, I think it is disinterest if you're being honest with yourself, and I think you would naturally want to see someone if you're interested. Once a week is not enough for me, and it doesn't allow anything to build. It's too bad you didn't feel the same, but that's life. Take care. And if we left it at that, that would be completely fine. I do agree with her, but I also agree that, yeah, we have differences. We want different things out of this, and that's okay. Missed connections and that. But then, Nice Girl comes back in and makes OP really glad that he did miss this connection. She says, to be honest, I think you're making a mistake. A big mistake. I'm rare, and women like me don't come along often. You'll notice that as you continue your dating journey. Have a good day, and good luck. Again, a little weird, but I think we're still being civil. She's definitely bitter, but who can blame her? And then she comes back again and says, I do want to see you again, and I'm willing to go slow if you're genuinely interested. I also do like to text daily. I just think that we had such a good time yesterday that it would be dumb to just forget about it. But it seems like OP has already forgotten about it and doesn't respond.
I'm free.
She says, can we talk for 5 minutes? I just want to understand what's going on because I'm confused. And she says, well, I guess I was right to assume that you weren't interested. I should have listened to my intuition. I won't ever text you again. You're lost. I'm worth it. Bro, that's fine. Take the L and just walk away. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Plenty more good times will be had. I don't know why you're so hung up on this shit. Oh, and by the way, she definitely did text again. She said, I know I said that was the last text, but it's this one.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, this time for reals. You really hurt my feelings by pretending to be interested. I thought you were different, but you're just a jerk who ghosts women like the rest of the guys. I take back every good thing I said about you, and I regret matching with you and going out with you, and I regret talking to you. I regret it all. I haven't been this angered and hurt in a long time, but you really angered me. You actually fucking made me think that there could be something there when you had no goddamn intention of ever friggin' seeing me again. I absolutely hate you, and I don't ever hate anyone. You actually made me think you liked me, and I was stupid enough to believe it. This was such an awful mistake, and I just want to forget that you ever exist. I don't ever want to hear from you again, and I honestly don't wish you the best. Ooh, snap. I don't even want to remember you. Or that you exist. You're not a good person. Ghosting is the most immature and childish thing you can do. Pretending you like someone is the second, and you did both. I'm hurt and disappointed and angry, and I feel so stupid, and I'll probably delete Bumble. I hate men like you. I try so hard not to meet men like you. Yeah, we just gave up on that this is going to be the last text thing. I understand, being hurt and stuff like that, but this is not going to fix any of that. You're just, you're adding fuel to the fire. He's sitting there going, wow, good thing I didn't.
I gotta bounce. Thanks a lot for proving just how ugly and immature you are. It's been real.
You gotta do what men do and just crumple up all that hate into a little tiny ball and shove it down inside yourself and never talk about it to anybody. I mean, eventually it will make you implode or explode, but that's a problem for future you, isn't it? She continues, you don't deserve someone like me. I'm amazing and special, and I deserve someone who sees that and pursues me full force right away. None of this wishy-washy take forever bullshit. When someone says they want to go slow, it means they're not interested, but they're too fucking afraid to tell you. I am not stupid. And I think that's true. This nice girl is quite perceptive. That's the superpower of most women. The problem here is she's missing the other secret superpower, which is, of course, discretion. That's the other womanly power that seems to be fading with time. She goes on, of course, when you like someone, you want to see them as often as possible and you can't get enough of them. Seeing them in a week isn't an option because you would miss them too much. So spare me the whole, oh, I need time. You have nothing but time. You just weren't interested and you couldn't bring yourself to say so. Damn. I mean, I don't know if he was completely uninterested, but he was definitely not as interested as she was, right? My girlfriend before wifey, black girl named Memory. We only saw each other once a week, and that was plenty for me because I knew it wasn't going to actually, progress into anything greater. It was sort of just like, I mean, you're here right now, and why not have a little fun sometimes? But she is correct. It's not going to progress into anything. He's sitting around playing games, and yeah, she ain't about it. Maybe she came at him a little too hard, put too much of herself out there, but I don't think she's a nice girl, man. Well, that's not true. She's maybe a half. She did fly off the handle quite a little bit here. But I can see where she's coming from, too. Anyway, she says, maybe you just like long distance because you don't have to be emotionally present that often with somebody. They're at a distance and you don't have to deal with the relationship. It's not something that you have to prioritize. So maybe long distance is best for you. That way you can be in a relationship with someone you barely see. You don't have to see them multiple times a week. You don't have to prioritize it. And I don't care if you think I'm mean or whatever. You ghosted me, ignored me, fucking lied to me. This is such a waste of time and energy for me, and I am just disgusted and disappointed. I really like how she's laying it down. She's got like some bubblegum armchair pop psychology thing going on. And speaking as a fake YouTube scientist, I do think she nailed it down completely. Anyway, she texts him back the next day and says, look, I apologize for getting super upset yesterday. It was uncalled for. Yeah, this is the type of chick that'll burn your house down. Probably don't give her a second chance now. See where you're coming from. You're a nice person deserving of love, but I just need you to stay way over there, please. You have the right to not be interested, and ghosting is your way of dealing with things, and while I think it's disrespectful, I understand that it's easier for you to ghost. I hope you get the job on Wednesday. Good luck, and take care. And hey, I was just thinking that if you still wanted to be friends, then we could. I could show you how to set up a Redbubble store, and you could show me how to draw easy things. I'm really trying to get more traffic to my store, and also, I think that we could appreciate crafts together, as you said before, and I could show you blank and stuff, and go to meetups with me if you want, and I could just introduce you to people. Just think about it. I think it would be fun. No, this is going to be way too awkward at this point. It's just one of those things that we say to get away from the other person, but nobody actually stays friends after the fucking thing, do they? Maybe, sometimes. It's rare. He also says, there's actually a bonfire meetup, too, on Saturday in Plays. Yeah, I mean, she did apologize, flew off the handle, sent far too many texts, but it wasn't like a hateful thing she said. I don't know, part of me thinks maybe she has potential. The other part of me says she'll probably burn my house down. So, I don't know, flip a coin on it, OP. I definitely wouldn't bestow upon her the badge of full-on nice girl because she hardly attacked OP. The only things she said about him were like completely transparent and true, and anybody can see that. And then OP goes to nice girls and says, look, she texted way too many times in a row. What a weirdo! Yeah, because you ghosted her and she was hurt. Maybe you're too young to see it, but I've seen it all at this point, and yeah. She wanted something real and you wanted something just for fun. Just for right now. And I think that's sad. Big missed opportunity here to get your house burned down, possibly. Anyway, super neat post. We're gonna keep it moving. This OP says, not into 50-50. Cassia's opening move. Where would you take me for our first date? And OP says, good dinner and drinks at a nice restaurant. And she said, and I guess we pay our meals separately because you're 50-50.
You should never assume because you make an ass of you and me.
Probably gonna stay single a bit more longer with that attitude. I hope your students understand that this is not how it works, skull emoji. Maybe you already start to train your pool floor so that you are at least a little bit prepared for the 9 months of pregnancy and labor. I hope you gonna make it and your 50-50 masculine woman is gonna take care of you, princess. OP just says, wow, You're insane. Reddit's gonna love you, psycho. Yeah, quick snapshot. Boom, this one's going into my cringe collection.
Call you in 20K HDR 1200 FPS Super Nintendo iOS 49 Blu-ray Ultraviolet Radiation 1080p PlayStation 5.
Train your pool floor. You mean pelvic floor? Like he's the man, but he's going to give birth because he wants to pay 50-50 on a date and that makes him a woman? If that's the case, I need to buy some sundresses. Who doesn't like a masculine mommy taking care of me? I don't think that's an insult. I think that's the dream come true. She's the one that's going to be single forever. I really do love the way she writes, too. Super schizophrenic, like just a stream of consciousness. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. You try and sort through it, but it still doesn't make complete sense. What a specimen. Good find, OP. But we're going to keep it moving. This OP says, I helped my neighbor unlock her car with my AAA instant regret. Uh-oh. She gonna come back and ask for some milk. You know what I mean? If you give a mouse a cookie. OP says, is this blank? And she says, yeah, who it is? OP says, it's me, OP. And she says, hey. And he said, Chansey Tow Service is coming out to unlock your car. They're gonna text me soon and give me an ETA, and I'll let you know as soon as they text me. AAA is saying they'll arrive by 3, but it might be sooner. Chansey will be able to tell me an exact time. They said they're on their way. Didn't give me an ETA. And she said, yeah, there's been a minute. OP says, what? And he was an asshole. Said something about playing around. I said, no, I got money. He said, forget, thank you so much trying. I'll get you and roommate a gift certificate. OP says, I have no idea what you're talking about. Could you try speaking in complete sentences, please? I don't even know what she's talking about. The guy that came to unlock the car was a jerk, and she didn't have any money, so he left. And thank you for trying. I'm gonna get you a gift certificate. I think. I'm sure this person's only gonna try and explain what they're talking about, and truly it's only going to make things worse. Such is life. She says, let me explain. You fucked me over, Lee. I was playing. You could have took a joke. I'm stranded until a key get here. Take care. And OP says, what are you talking about? This is Dylan, your neighbor that used AAA to unlock your car. And she said, Dylan, talking about the other guy. I don't have glasses. I'm so sorry, babe. Yeah, this is not Lee. We'll forgive that one, I guess. Did you get your car unlocked? Just give me a simple yes or no.
Just answer the question, okay? Please don't play with me right now.
OP says, look, I still don't understand the problem. She says, I tried calling, got all. I'll explain later. Do not worry anymore. I'll call Tom. Fat tank. So much for help. OP says, I can't talk. Did my roommate say something weird to you? And he said, no, baby. If ever into, let me know. If ever what? 2 women, please you. It's not if needed.
You sober now?
No, yeah. I'm never, but
If you need to blow, I can't always make you. I hike, she does me. What the fuck is going on here? I think he just got propositioned by an old lady. I think. I'm not even sure. But maybe that's her way of asking without asking. But you don't spell cum like that, not on purpose. OP says, this is Dylan, your neighbor. Just making sure that you know that. Can you delete me from your phone, please? I'm just gonna block this number. I don't need to talk to that neighbor. That's the weird neighbor. She says, I know I'm not on drugs. I had 20 guys messaging me on Marketplace, and no, I have not had any drugs. OP says, I didn't say anything about drugs. This isn't a nice girl either. It's literally just a deranged person. I'm 8 months clean. Then she sends a boobs video, which you'd never guess that from the file name. But curiosity killed the cat, OP. You shouldn't have opened that. It's a Bitcoin miner on your phone now. OP just says, well, all right then. It's not all right. It's 1:20 in the morning. Leave me alone. She says, hey, the guy never brought key. I'm calling now. I didn't know it mattered because you generously helped me. So if you can advise me at your convenience. What the fuck? OP says, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about the keys. And she says, no, I wanted to make sure that I stayed with the one you helped with. Thank you, darling. And OP says, no, I'm sorry. Don't give my number out to a locksmith's anyone again or come by my apartment. Yeah, you're cut off. We don't want to interact with you anymore. She says, I did because I was looking for the same locksmith. It won't happen again. OP says, stop using my number for locksmiths. She says, I did it. The guy that helped you referred by your number. Please do not call me again to accuse me. I used one place. Thank you. I know I was acting immature around you, but I'm not smatty piss. Smatty piss? What? I don't even know what is trying to be said right now.
Haven't you figured out I don't speak your f***ing language?
OP says, well, locksmiths keep calling me after I told you not to do that, so what am I supposed to think? I was just trying to help you and you text me a bunch of nonsense on a video your boobs that I didn't ask for. I have a girlfriend. She did not appreciate that, and I have never called you. She said, I thought you had to set it up somehow. They asked me whose number and I have them yours. They didn't come through. I went someone else. What are they saying? Can't you just tell them I went with someone? OP says, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you give them my number? AAA doesn't pay for that, and I didn't give you permission anyway. She said, get their name and I'll handle. It was a miscommunication. They are calling to come look. All you have to say is no. I gave one company your number. I guess now you'll think twice about helping. You can also block the NC number. You're an asshole. I thought your little roadside service was handling the key. That's why I gave the number. Is it American Lock? If you don't know, ask. OP says, yeah, I'm the a-hole who helped you get your car unlocked. Go get a key made. Costs $200. Yeah, you got $200 I can borrow. I think this is a person that's struggling with some addiction issues, among many other things. But yeah, I don't want to be part of it, okay?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
I wish you luck in all of your struggles, but stay away from my home or I'll shoot you. She says, you treat me like an asshole, which makes you act like one. I explain what I did, yet you keep messaging me over and over. Just tell me who's calling so I can put it to a stop. Mind, did, and I had to drive to Thompson to pick up. It's not remote. Are you texting me or are you talking to somebody else again? I don't know what the hell's happening. The last part of this episode has gone completely deep-fried schizo for no reason whatsoever. I'm going home in 10 minutes. You can walk over and we can handle. I cannot text any Maru. Are you asking him to fight me right now, or you trying to take your dentures out, whatever? Enjoy a nice boxed Zinfandel, some sparkling almost champagne, and then turn the lights down low. She takes her dentures out. Puts her thinning hair up at some cheap plastic curlers. Oh yeah, you know what time it is.
It's business! It's business time!
Oh, I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. Yeah, it's business time. Anyway, she says, now I see, since you out that way, why I made cite your number was right when they asked. I told I appreciate you, will not hold this over my head. What you want, a BJ? Hell no, cause you already assume I'm like that. Tell me I'll gladly shut your mouth when my mouth is down there. Dude, oh my God. Yeah, it really did turn that way again. Deep regrets. The deepest regrets. I understand you're feeling now completely, OP. She's really not gonna let it go. I have to move now. I have to put all my shit in the truck and it's your fault, because I tried to be nice. OP says, what the hell are you talking about mouth stuff for? All I want is for you to stop giving my number out to companies that call me, waking me up at 7 in the morning. And she says, ha ha ha, I got your ass. Oh my God, I'm laughing. You will forgive me. I really won't. I truly will never. OP says, do not come over. My roommate's there. I'm done dealing with all of this. She says, I told you to come to me. I ain't walking over. You guys are partners. You actually think this is going to happen? Probably it does work for people who are just like complete degenerates. Yeah, why not, you know? Old lady next door, you can throw her a bone. You're disgusting. Have some standards for yourself, would you? That's not to say, you know, she's not deserving of love if she was a more decent person. But she's clearly not. All she really deserves is 5 across the eyes. I mean, I'm not going to do it. I don't want to do time for it, but somebody should. OP says, oh, okay, sorry. I just have a lot going on and I'm not coming over. Sorry for bothering you. And she says, shut up, I was being sarcastic. You're so funny weird. I know it's late on response. It's okay. You guys are together. And then OP lays it down flattest of all and says, lady, the last thing I want is to be touched by you. But that doesn't make me gay. I'm blocking you. And if you ever come by my place again, I'm calling the cops. We have cameras. That's just some of the wildest shit that I've seen out here, you know? It's been 10 days, no updates since, so I'm gonna assume that that's all wrapped up, you know? She found somebody else to take her dentures out for. This is terrifying, and yeah, a big part of the reason why I try not to interact with anybody. Sometimes it's inevitable, sometimes you feel the need to help, but overall, yeah. Maintain the barrier.
The barrier can only be passed via Osmosis Jones. It was a moving picture made before my birth, but I have heard legends. You must ask permission to pass, and Chris Rock will ask you a set of riddles 3. Gubbins.
Was that a Chris Rock movie? I vaguely remember the legends as well, Gubbins, but I think we're talking about 2 different types of barrier. A cellular barrier is a different thing. Whatever. I'm not gonna sit here and explain it to him. I'm not gonna sit here and explain it to OP. He's learned his lessons. We all learned our lessons. So has Osmosis Jones, I think. So all that said, check us out on Spotify, iTunes, Patreon, YouTube memberships. My goodness, there's so many ways to support. Share the video if you'd be so kind. But most of all, friends, I just want to remind you that you are loved, you are worthy, you definitely deserve it, and I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.